Egypt is celebrated for having probably the most established progress on the essence of the earth, where people started to move to the banks of the Nile and dependability and started to develop the land and raise animals around 10,000 years prior, and its kin grew quickly and began basic enterprises and built up its interconnected social texture. Point of reference in that all nations of the world. This is bore witness to by the Bidari human advancement around 7,000 years prior and by the Naqada development 4400 BC, around 3000 BC. Its characteristic improvement was to converge with one another north and south and join together. The inborn and marine sides, and the focal standard spoke to in the start of the dynastic time, around 3000 BC. Furthermore, traded exchange with its neighbors, where Egypt is one of the primary exchanging nations. The advancement of writing in Egypt majorly affected the existence procedure of the nation and its fast turn of events, and the antiquated Egyptian was enamored with composing, just as the old Egypt saw an improvement in the fields of medication, building and numeracy. Egypt is a well-known goal for visitors all through the ages due to the nation's travel industry resources that it puts on the worldwide the travel industry map. The travel industry is likewise a significant wellspring of Egyptian national pay. The quantity of vacationers who visited Egypt in 2010 arrived at more than 14.7 million, and it diminished to 9.8 million out of 2011. The quantity of travelers in 2012 expanded to 11.5 million, yet it diminished to 9.5 in 2013 and started to increment bit by bit in 2014. The Nile in Aswan. The different components of the travel industry pull in countless voyagers from everywhere throughout the world, because of Egypt's recognized seashores with a length of in excess of 3,000 kilometers on the shorelines of the Mediterranean and Red Bahrain, otherwise called seashore the travel industry. Additionally, the travel industry in the Nile. The governorates of South Sinai, Suez and the Red Sea neglect the Red Sea, and these regions are known for their reasonable waters and brilliant coral reefs, which incorporate 75 types of them, just as uncommon fish, which encouraged marine games, for example, plunging and swimming, as in Sharm el-Sheikh, Dahab, Nuweiba, Taba and Ras Sidr. The closeness of the Red Sea mountain range to the seashore made the chance to set up camps and seashore camps in the plain between the seashore mountains or camps and mountain excursions, and it is boundless in urban communities, for example, Hurghada, Safaga and Qusair. Concerning the Sinai Peninsula, it is portrayed by its sea and rocky nature together, and its perspective on the Mediterranean and Red Sea in both the Gulf of Suez and Aqaba, and is likewise well known for the vacationer resorts that work consistently. With respect to the northern coast, which is the Mediterranean coast, it has numerous vacationer towns along the coast. Particularly the northwestern side among Alexandria and Salome. Concerning the travel industry in the Nile, it appears as quick outings with little vessels that work in numerous urban areas. Ignoring the waterway to see the milestones from the center of the Nile. Additionally, the stream is stuffed with Nile travels and drifting lodgings that run from Cairo to Luxor and Aswan and the other way around through all Upper Egypt urban communities disregarding the stream, and it has private moorings in each city to see the tourist spots of every city with significant milestones independently.